I am Parika Pandey. In the last session, we have learned about the different Python IDLEs. In this session, we learned how to install the Python tool, then different versions of Python tool, what are the Python interpreters and its overview, and how to execute the Python in different way and the debugging in Python tool. So let's start with the Python. So this is the Python official website, the www.python.org. By using of this Python website, we download the Python tool. Now next is the document link. This is the document link. From that you can easily find the documentation of Python and you can see any kind of syntax of Python. You can learn any definition of Python topics or Python course. These are the two links. By using of that you can easily install or easily find the installation of the external library files of Python. These are the versions of Python. Like in the previously the version of Python is 1, which is not a successful version. Then they have created the Python version 2. This is successful, but it is after the 2.5 module it is more successful. Then after they have started to create or develop a Python 3, and right now the Python 3 version is the most popular version and it is mainly used in the higher technologies. So we will learn how to install the Python latest version. These are the different file extensions like .py, .pyc, .pyo and pyd, and one more extension is the .ipynb. ipythonb means what? IPython notebook. Okay, so this is mainly the extension for the Jupyter notebook. .py is the extension of the Python tool. If you are storing any Python code, so it would be mainly stored in the .py form. .pyc is mainly used for the compiled bytecode. So it is mainly used with the C language. And pyo is also used with the C language. Okay, so this two is mainly used if you are working in the hardware or creating your program in the C language. So let's see how to install the Python. So first let's open the Python official website, www.python.org. So in the downloads, if you go, then it is showing the download link. This is the latest version. Right now it's a Python 3.10. It would be changed every month. Okay, so it is not a fixed. So always install the latest version of Python. Right now the latest version of Python is Python 3.10, but after some days the version would be changed. Okay, if you are using the Windows system, then here it's showing the download for Windows. If you are using the Linux system, then it's showing the Linux, and if you are using the Mac system, so it is showing the download for Mac. Now just click on this. So it is mainly downloading Python 3. Now in the downloads, if you are going to the Windows, you can go into the Mac and other version also. Okay, others also. So here you can see they have different Python versions. Okay, if you want to install any older version, then you can go here and see the older version link. What you have to select here, they have shown you 32-bit, 64-bit. So first you have to check your Windows or your laptop is a 64-bit or 32-bit, and according to that installer file you have to install. Okay, so when you click on this or this, whatever link as per your operating system requirement, you have to click on the link, so it will download the latest version of your Python. How can you see the laptop configuration? So for that, just go to this PC. Like for that, just go to File Explorer, then right click at this PC, then Properties. Okay, so when you go to the Properties, so it is showing you system type is 64-bit operating system. So my laptop is a 64-bit, but if you have a 32-bit, then you have to take the version of 32-bit. After downloading the Python, the setup is installed at your downloads folder. So just go to downloads folder, right click on setup and run as administrator. So when you run as administrator, here two link is there, install now and customize installation. Don't select this because here you can see this is a long path. So if you want some place the Python path, so it is difficult to remember. So instead of that, just select customize installation. The secondly, this checkbox. Why this checkbox you have to select? If you are selecting this checkbox, it means what? You are mainly adding Python in the system properties or environment variable. Okay, so always select this path. Why we need to select this path? If you are write Python word in your command prompt, so automatically it will go to the Python ideally or Python shell. Okay, so because of that we need this. And if you are doing the network programming or like you want to run your script in command prompt, so at that time you have to add Python in your environment settings. Okay, so for that this is needed. So by default if you select this, so by default this Python would be added in the environment setting. If you forget to click this checkbox, so don't worry, you can add manually also. Okay, I will show you how to add them manually. Just go to the customize installation, then go to next, just browse this PC, just go to C folder. In the C drive I have created one folder and give its name is Python 310. So just select this Python 310, then OK. Okay, so for that what you have to do, you have to create one folder in your C drive and give its name is Python 310 and then click on this install button. When you clicking on this install button, so this Python is automatically installed and then after finish button will come. I have already installed, so right now I am not installing, but just try this. Okay, after installation just go to your C drive. In the C drive you can click on the folder, whatever folder you have selected for Python. Okay, just click on that folder. Right now in my laptop I have installed Python 39, so I will show you in Python 39. In 39 folder there is a Python different file is available. So just go to the lib folder. In this all this internal or inbuilt library files are available. If you want to add any new library file, so you can see that library file in the side packages folder. So in the side packages you can see all the external library files. Okay, now the next thing, like if you want to install any external library file, okay, so how can you do this? And I want to install in the specific version. So for that just open Python 39 folder or Python folder, then lib folder, then go to the side packages, then select CMD and after that write down the pip install your file name. Like in external file I want to install as a Flask, so just pip install Flask and then click on enter. Right now Flask is already installed in my laptop, so it is showing requirement already satisfied, but if it is not installed then it will show you successfully installed. And in the side package folder you can see external library file detail like this Flask detail. Okay, so this is the one method. And the second method is what? How to install the external library file. So just click on window R of your keyboard, write down CMD and open the command prompt, and here write down pip install library file name. So and then enter. So what happened here? External library file would be installed, but it would be installed the latest version of Python. Like I have installed Python 310 as a latest version, So this library file is mainly installed in the latest version, not in older version. Okay. Secondly, you can install multiple Python versions in your laptop. Like in my laptop, I have installed 36, 38, 39. So you can create different folder, and in that you can install and use it. Now let's see, after the installation, how can you find the Python ideally. So just go to search button and in the search bar write down Python ideally, or you can write down ideally only. So when you write down Python or ideally word, so this ideally is coming, and in that you can write your any program. Like let's write a first program as a print hello world. So write down print, then hello word. So here hello word is printing. If you want to write your program in Python editor, so how can you do this? Just go to file, new file, and write down here print hello world, and now save this file. Like I am saving this file on desktop and give its name as first program. Python files means extension is .py. Now saved at desktop. If you want to run this file, just go to the run module. So here you can see the result. So this is the one way in Python ideally means a integrated development environment. Here you can write your program and immediately you get the result. The second way is you can use the Python editor. This is the Python editor. In that you write the program and save it and then run it. The third way, just open the command prompt like window R and cmd, and here write down word as a Python, then your program name, first program.py. Sorry, first we go to the desktop and then open the command prompt, then write Python first program.py, then enter. So it is showing you the result. So this is the second way. Here you can see I have used this Python word. How it's work? Because of I have added my Python into the environment settings. Now let's see how can we see this. So just go to system environment variables, like added the system environment variables. Now here environment variables, go to the path and added the path. So here you can see c:/python39/script folder and c:/python39/. Okay, this two path is available. So because of that Python is available, or you can open this Python in command prompt. If you forget to click on the checkbox, then you can add your Python path here and use it. And then OK. Now I'll show you here in command prompt, write down Python. So here you can see it is showing the Python 39 version. So it will open the cell of Python 39. Now let's understand this in Python tool. The file is the same like a Word doc. New file, open file. Edit is also same like a Word doc. Copy, paste, edit, undo, redo you can do. Next tab is format, which is mainly used in Python editor only, text editor. Here for indentation we are using indent. For dedentation we are mainly using dedent. For comment, uncomment, tab, if you want to give a tab in your code, untab your code. This is for running your code, and this is the options for configure the ideally. So here you can change the styles, like if you want to change the background of your ideally, any font of your ideally, then we can use this configure. This windows is mainly show the ideally shell, and in the help you can see the ideally help. In Python docs you can see all the documents related to Python. You can see any data model, anything, any data type, then what are the syntax, anything you can learn here. If you stuck in any syntax, so by using a Python doc you can learn it. Last is the turtle demo. It is showing the turtle programs. Like examples, you can see this kind of different example is available, like Penrose example. So you can learn turtle examples here. Turtle is mainly used for create the graphics. In Python shell, everything is same, only debug is available. By click on debugger, we can debug our program. These are the debug controls. You can use any debug controls. Let's run this program and see in the debugger. This is mainly the result you can see. And out means go out. And it is showing this. If you close this, means your debug is off. In the next session, we learn the basic syntax of Python. Thank you.